Hey, what's up guys? It's NashCrafter and welcome to my channel for another episode here in my 1.14 Minecraft single player let's play world. Welcome back. It is becoming nighttime as we speak, so I'm gonna have to flip around here in just a second. We can't do too much chatting because things will start to spawn, and my base is actually super scary. I haven't really done very much mob proofing. I mean, we have some torches here and there, but for the most part, this place is quite scary. So let's go and sleep really quick. I have a bed right up here, and then we'll talk about what we're gonna do in today's episode, which should be loads of fun. So you guys, I've been doing work in between episodes. I last left you with our sugarcane farm, which is right here. It is currently finished. Well, kind of. I haven't put in the collection system yet, and I have not put in I've put in one of the collection hopper minecart thingies. You guys can see that spinning and going around, but I need to do more up there. And in between episodes, I actually did another section. So we have oh my gosh, how many? I think there was 70 pieces of sugarcane in the first one. There's the exact same number in the well, no, actually there's not. There's almost the exact same number in the second tower. So we have 20, 40, 60 in the second tower. And we're going to add some more here soon. We got to put one down here. But today we're pretty much going to focus on design. We're going to focus on overall design of what this building is going to look like, because basically around these sugarcane farms is going to be a big building. It's going to kind of be this industrial, I don't know if it'll look industrial, but it's going to be a industrial type of tower, because since this is a farm, it kind of only makes sense. So this is like one of our industrial buildings in our town that kind of works as you know, providing us with resources for the village, for the city, for the town, for whatever it may be. So yeah, I've got a lot of work to do. I think what we're going to use to kind of map things out is we're going to be using some oak wood to try to get the general structure of what this is going to look like, and hopefully all goes well. So I'm thinking, what if we did something like this? And like I said, we're just going to start going. I think, yeah, that's going to go. Ooh, wait, that's okay, hold on. I got to figure out how I want to do this. It's going to be a little weird starting off here, but I do want to plan some of this with you guys on camera, so you guys can see my thought process and stuff like that. So I think the main structure is going to be oak wood. Like the beams that go all the way up are going to be made of oak wood. We'll have windows so that you can see into the actual sugarcane farms. And I think this needs to be right here, if I'm correct. So we'll kind of go all the way up with this and see what it looks like. So that one's actually on the corner. Yeah, this one's on the corner. Okay. And then we're gonna float on down. Thank you so much, Elytra, for being so handy and so nice. Okay, so that's our first beam going in, and that'll kind of go up. Yeah, I think that could work. That could definitely work. All right, so I'm gonna put the beams all the way around the edges like this, and this is also gonna help cover up those hopper minecarts. We do want to hide those. I don't think I want any of these colored blocks exposed. So there we go. All right, cool. We can kind of get a good view of this. We go like that. Yeah, that's gonna look sweet. And then I think what we could do is have beams going across, and then the windows, and it'll kind of look like this old wooden building that was almost restored and turned into a factory. It's kind of what I'm hoping for, if we can get it to work, if we can get it to look the right way. So that's the plan. But I'm going to go up with all of the beams and try to figure out where I want those, and then I'll be right back with you guys, and we will try to see if we can do a little bit more work. Okay guys, so we've got the wandering trader here, so let's see what kind of trades he's got. He's running away. Hello, come on, I want to talk to you. No, come back. Oh my gosh, 4 emeralds for a slime ball. Come on, we're gonna have a slime farm soon, so that's a ripoff for real. 5 emeralds for a tropical fish. That's actually kind of tempting because our friends Jerry and Larry, I can't remember which one it is. I need to be a better pet owner. I can't remember which fish has passed on, but one of our fish has passed on. So I kind of do want to buy a tropical fish bucket, but then again, I don't know if it's really worth the 5 diamonds. I don't know, dude. Maybe I'll think about it. Okay, I'll think about it and maybe I'll come back and buy a tropical fish from you. But guys, this is what it's looking like so far. Now, the next thing I've got to do is I have to figure out the detail and the glass and this side. Something I should talk about though is I decided to do a diagonal entryway. Yeah, so we're not going to do a front entryway anymore. We're going to kind of have the shop. I guess it's sort of like a factory slash shop. I don't know what to call it exactly. It's kind of interesting. You're going to go in it diagonally, which I think is kind of cool. I put a little door here that opens, some pressure plates, and then we're going to use birch as the flooring. I think that looks pretty cool. And oh, also I should mention this. So this actually was in the way. There was like a block here and I felt like it, you know, you don't want to walk like right into a block. I mean, you could walk this way, but it's a little weird. So I took this one out, and what it basically looks like is we still have the farm on this side, but it's almost kind of like a dummy one where basically all of the other ones work, but this one doesn't. So that one just, you know, it will forever be grown. But I feel like you won't even notice because, you know, there's like little pieces that are grown all... What? You're slurping all over my video. Jeez. What I was saying is, you know, there's little bits and pieces grown all over the place. So you wouldn't really think twice that one... Really? Personal space. What is with these people? So I feel like you're not even gonna really be able to tell that one's busted. It's sort of like a weird Easter egg type of thing in the world that, like, if you watch this episode, you'll know that one sugarcane right there actually isn't a real part of the farm. Excuse me? Oh god, no! I didn't mean to hit you. Oh my god, there's no way. This is so funny. What the heck? They're freaking out. I didn't mean to hit them. Did I hit both of them? Why are they both so angry? Is it because they're in a caravan? This is so weird. I feel like a creeper is gonna come, which is scary, and my bed's like way over there. Okay, we're going to duck and roll, dodge and cover, get around. I don't know what the saying is. We're gonna try to just avoid these crazy llamas. I didn't even think I hit them. I didn't mean to if I did. Jeez Louise, come on. But yeah, guys, the next thing aside from the crazy llamas that I have to do is I have to figure out the design that's gonna kind of go in between the farm sections. So we're gonna have glass so that you can obviously see the farms growing. But I gotta figure out exactly how I want to separate those. I think the best way to do that... Oh, they're still mad. I'm just trying to keep my distance. Oh my gosh, that was a far spit. Jeez, oh my word. Okay, let me get out of here. Let me get into a creative test world, and hopefully these guys are not mad when I get back. Welcome back, you guys. So I have done so much work on this build, and I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like. Well, I guess you're kind of looking at it right now. It looks like we have a rogue zombie that is kind of come and is trying to attack us as always. Oh, I actually turned my audio off because I was at the Enderman farm, so let me fix that really quickly. Sorry about that. So yeah, guys, I have been working really hard on this build, and you can see we're starting to flush out some of the details on the side, and I think this is gonna look so cool once it is finished. So yeah, let's come over to this side. I can show you guys what this is looking like, and check that out. I think that's such a cool sort of like facade. It definitely needs more work. Obviously, we need to put a roof on it. The back section needs to be done. It needs more detail in here. Now for style, I don't know what I am really going for. Like, I don't know what style this is meant to be. I think I mentioned something about industrial, like it being industrial, and I kind of almost meant like it was just an industrial building. Not really the style is industrial, but like the concept. Is that the right word? How do I express this? Like, hopefully you guys know what I mean, but I didn't mean that the building was going to look industrial. I just meant that the whole idea of the building is industrial. Like, it's an industrial building, but that doesn't mean it's supposed to look industrial. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, I do kind of want to build some of this, a little bit more of this with you guys on camera. But I also want to come back and show you guys. Oh, and there's also a cool view that we can see from over here. And this is a big boy farm. Like, this is a big farm. Don't mind my floating trees, they're kind of everywhere. I kind of hate those big trees. I hate getting up there and climbing in and trying to find all the little floating logs, so I just kind of leave them. But anyway, yeah, this is looking really cool. I'm super happy with how it's turning out. I think there's a lot more detail that needs to be fleshed out, but I was looking from over here and it looks so cool. There's like this nice sight line from right over here where when we come out, say like we have docks over here coming out this way, we could have some boats. This is probably where our slime farm is going to be, or like our slime farm shop, probably where that's going to be. So from this area you can actually see that in the distance, and I think that looks so cool, kind of peeking out there. And of course we will add more trees. This one again is just another floating one. We will add trees that kind of come in every once in a while and maybe block like how the edges block there. So I think that's kind of cool. I don't know, I liked the way it looks, so you could still see it from far away, but we're starting to have these buildings pop up and it's really cool. So that was something I wanted to show you guys. Now as for design, I just did this kind of interesting arched pattern, and then it goes straight and then it's arched and then straight and then arched, and I used blue glass because I felt like it complemented the green color of the sugarcane really well. I thought about using white, but then we already had the white bone block kind of like the in-between wall pattern, and I didn't want to go with too much white, and we already have white over here on our town hall, so I just wanted to use a colored glass. I thought it's actually not blue, it's cyan glass. So I thought that looked kind of cool. It balanced out the color. Cyan has a little bit of green to it, so I feel like the two colors between the neon green and the cyan really complement each other well. Now going on in here, I really wish these guys wouldn't come back here because there's a lot of machinery. If you guys could not, please not stop my minecart because this is very important. So you keep on moving. There we go. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, I mean, it doesn't have to run. All right, but yeah, I got one of the minecarts in and we can go take a look at how much sugarcane I have so far, and then I can also show you guys the inside. So if we kind of pop in this way, we've got the inside. Of course it's not finished, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. It's really tight in here, so we're gonna have to try to figure something out, but that should be interesting. But yeah, I've started working on collection. It looks like we just got our first harvest, so we can watch that sugarcane get picked up. Awesome. And every time this goes around, it should dump some things into the hoppers, and there we go. We can see sugarcane starting to come in here from that last harvest. It is a little bit slow on the collecting, and of course I'm gonna have to try to work out a way to collect everything from the top because I haven't put in those minecarts yet. But this is how much sugarcane I have collected just from the farm being up and running. But also I have had a lot of loss because I haven't been picking up every single block. A lot of the top blocks have actually been despawning up there, so these are just the ones that I could grab and that kind of automatically went into my inventory. So that is how that goes. There's one last thing to show you guys, and that is the tunnel that goes in between these two builds. And if we pop over here, you can see we have the sugarcane farm this way. It looks like a zombie, a baby zombie. Jeez. No. Get away. Let me grab my food really quick. So yeah, I still kind of want to work out this design. I'm not 100% loving how this is looking. In fact, do I have any glass on me? I think I want to switch that out for glass because it looks a little awkward the way it's cutting off like that. So do I have any cyan glass? Jeez. Okay, I've used a lot of it for this project. So let's take out the spruce here. That might look weird because we can see that red there, but we could try it. I think that looks better. I think that looks significantly better. We've got a super glitchy block. Jeez. Okay. But yeah, I think that looks pretty cool, and when you walk down this, you're gonna get a good glimpse. I think the one thing it does need is a lighting source to light it up so that when we run through here during the nighttime, it kind of glows. But I like this too. This is gonna be the collection area. I wanted something to be outside because with sugarcane, you know, we can make paper, we can make rockets. It's not just for trading with villagers. So I kind of wanted it on the outside so we could just pop into the tunnel and grab it whenever we needed to, or whenever we need to. So that is what's up with that. This still has so much that needs to be done, And you guys, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to roll a time lapse and try to finish up this build with you guys and see if we can get it looking good. I still need to do the bamboo side, so that's going to take a while, but it's basically going to be a very similar design to what we already have. So I'm going to sleep, I'm going to cue a time lapse, and then we're going to get started with finishing up this project. Alrighty guys, so welcome back after the time lapse. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now you probably saw what this looks like in the time lapse. I'm really excited to actually show you guys what I've done, because okay, I'll be honest, when I first started this build and I was kind of like going through it, I was thinking, oh man, I really hope I can pull this off. Like, I really hope I can make this look cool, because the direction that it was starting to go in, I think like it was like after I put on the roof, right after that, I was like, what do I do next? How can I make this look cool? I just didn't know what to do. But then I slowly just started adding blocks and taking away things that I didn't like and redoing things that I did like. And that is what you guys saw in the time lapse. So you saw a bunch of me just kind of putting my thoughts onto my canvas, which is my build. So I'm super happy with how this turned out, and I hope you guys are too. So let's flip around and take a more in-depth look at what is going on. So welcome to the Sugarcane Inn. Now, I don't know if that's the actual name. In fact, if you guys would like to name it down in the comment section, I would love for you guys to name this build. In fact, that is going to be the question of today. What would you guys want to name this build? Now, my kind of story that I thought would be behind this building is that it was an old inn, or like an old hotel, or kind of like a bed and breakfast type of place, because it gives me that vibe. I don't know why, but this gives me like an old bed and breakfast type of vibe for some weird reason. I don't know, maybe it's the roof. But it was transformed into a sugarcane farm. It was sort of like renovated, and they decided to put in a brand new farm on the inside because maybe the villagers weren't staying at the inn anymore, or something like that. Or I don't know, maybe the sugarcane company just bought it out and decided that this would be a cool historic building to kind of make a little bit more industrial, which is kind of cool. I think that's a really cool story. So it's got some interesting little windows with some lighting. I thought that was kind of cool. We've almost got this like s'mores looking thing happening where my crosshairs are here in front. You do have a diagonal entrance, as I mentioned before. It looks like we've already got a fan of our brand new build at the inn, and he's ready to maybe try to, well, I mean, you can't stay here anymore because it's full of mine carts, and I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to stay up with that racket. It would keep you up all night. So yeah, but anyway, I did add the detail to the side. I'm so happy with how this turned out on the side. I cannot even believe how cool this looks. Now, this isn't finished. I still have the back to do, and then the front side on the other side. Looks like we have another raid party on top of my town hall. They really like spawning up there, and I'm not quite sure how to stop them from spawning up there. I think raids can spawn in any light level, so if they spawn up there, they spawn up there, and there's nothing I can really do about that. I mean, I could probably go slab it, but there's like a ton of glass up there, so I don't know. I'll have to figure out something for that. But anyway, back to the build. Then I went through and added a little bit of greenery and some glass kind of shining through there, added some windows. To me, this middle section feels a little bit boring, but I'm trying to stay out of the mindset that like everything needs to be detailed, because sometimes I do fall into that sort of headspace. In reality, it doesn't. You can have parts that don't have anything on them and they still look fine. So I don't know. I can't decide on how I feel about that. There's a side entryway. Idea for this is that this was the main entryway to the inn, and then maybe there used to be like shops underneath here, but then they just kind of converted it all into one thing. But there still will be a shop down there for the sugarcane villager who now works there. But this actually is kind of more of a maintenance area. As you guys can see, my minecart has stopped there, so this is a good place where I can kind of come and fix minecarts if I need to and things like that. So that's just what this is for. And again, this whole backside isn't completed, so I've got to do that, but I wanted to show you guys what this was looking like so far. It needs to be lit up quite a bit, but we can see the front lights, and I purposefully didn't light them all up. I think it would look better if they were all lit up, but there's kind of a problem when it comes to the top one, where there's a minecart track that actually runs through the lights, and it kind of messes it up a little bit. So maybe I'll just bump those up a little bit. I'll move that whole thing up, and then we can kind of have that supporting the roof there. I'm not entirely sure. I might have to fix that later, but from the front it kind of looks like this. Again, this whole side needs to be done, but it will get finished between episodes, and the next time you see this, it should be all completed. So that'll be cool. But yeah, I hope you guys like this. This is the start of our sugarcane build. I thought I would just kind of show you the facade and what it's looking like so far, and again, I'm super happy with it. I think we're gonna end the episode right here. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed this build and hope you liked it. But thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Hope you all have a very beautiful, wonderful day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for notifications to whenever I upload a video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I actually just made a new Instagram called NashCrafter MC, which is a Instagram where I post all of my build photos. So if you guys want some build inspiration through Instagram, I would highly recommend checking that out. But again, I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope to talk to you in the next video. And yeah, our city's coming along. Ooh! Okay, but I've done enough talking. Bye guys. I'm getting attacked. Oh god, save me. Hey, you can't get me if I'm crouching, can you? Can I kill a zombie in oh. Rip.